can see the screen.
Okay. So as we discussed before, whenever we start our journey with Microsoft 365 services, it's our responsibility. We must need to know about the backend activity. So Office 365 is a type of SaaS service that we discussed before, right? The meaning of SaaS service, no need to use any kind of hardware. If you want to establish your email services, you want to set up a storage, you want to manage kind of Teams or calendar, not required any kind of specific hardware, because the license can give us an option of to access all the services related to the client's requirement. The Microsoft 365 portal, if you want to understand about how we can handle the mailing services on Office 365 portal, you must need to categorize our Office 365 portal in three different parts. One is Microsoft 365 Admin Center, right? Second is related to Intra Admin Center. And the third one, as we discussed, Exchange Admin Center. Our responsibility, we must need to know about the gap between these three different types of admin centers that we have. All good? We are still on the page of
All good, sir.
first, like as a Microsoft 365 admin center, and over a Microsoft 365 admin center, we have a multiple method. We have a multiple option that we need to know. The first one is the user management. Second is related to the custom domain. You can configure multi-factor authentication, manage the user's properties, assign the license, remove license, about the OneDrive, alias, mail forwarder, and number of features you will find in the properties of our user. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to open our 365 portal admin center and discuss about the options which are available in Microsoft 365 admin center dashboard. We just need to click here, go to the admin center. It will redirect us on the page of Microsoft 365 admin center. And in the admin center, we are able to find multiple services are available. We are still on the page of users. Whenever we click on the user account, it gives us option of active users, contact, guest user account, and deleted user account. I think we almost discussed about the all options which are available in our active users. Is that correct?
Yeah,
So
the
how many
main ones.
how many services we completed related to the active users management?
Assigning license, creating the user first, then assigning the license,
Hmm.
um, creating the means the user with the domain name, other than the own Microsoft.com. If we purchase the domain, we can create the sorry, we can add the user to the particular domain.
Hmm.
The, then assigning the license, we tried to log. After that, we logged in with the user account. We saw that the the mailbox.
Okay, so we have already created a user. We have a multiple method to create our user. Like you can create a new user. You can proceed with the create user with the help of template. Bulk
No, we
user.
didn't
If
discuss that. Yeah.
okay, no problem. So let me start from the very basic again. Click on add user. It will redirect on this particular page. Assign the name, means the name that you want to use to create your user. But before that, let me remove some user account from our any user you can type, like as a Raj is a type of user. I wanted to create my account associated with Raj. And in the front of username, you are able to find drag and drop option. This drag and drop option can help us to manage what we can say that help us to manage our domain, the number of domains that you added. One is default domain provided by Microsoft, and another domain that you need to configure it manually. Teachmecloud.net is my own domain, right? Teachmecloud.net is my own domain that I purchased from the GoDaddy, and I have to pay the amount for the teachmecloud.net. All right.
Okay, all right, sir. But how this teachmecloud.net will come here
Okay.
in the Office 365? That
Right.
we didn't discuss last week.
No, no worry, no worry, no worry. Actually, this is the part that we'll need to cover in the same. Means in today's session, I'll show you the steps how we can configure, how we can custom our own domain with Microsoft 365 portal. I'll show you the steps.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so now I'm going to create this Raj user, and the Raj user must be associated with my own custom domain that I purchased. Second,
Okay, sir. Last time we created our own password. If we automatically create a password, how the user will log in with the password first time?
okay, okay. So if you want to proceed with the default password in the sense you don't want to create, you want to create the password by default from the portal. Means user responsible. Microsoft 365 can create your password by self. Clear?
Okay, sir. But how I will know that password? So
No, no.
suppose
I'll
how
show
I
you.
can.
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Wait for a few minutes. So now everything is okay. I wanted to proceed and automatically create a password, right? I don't want to create myself. Click next and assign the license that you want to configure for your 365 user. It's up to you. You can select any of the license from this particular panel. So I wanted to configure because we have a multiple licenses based on E3, Microsoft 365 E3. I'm going to proceed with E3 license. Click next. I don't want to make it member of any administrator account. Click next. And this is the panel where we can find the all information about your user. Click finish. Once you finish the user account, right, it gives us a password information. See, this is default password. This is default password generated by Microsoft 365. So this is temporary password. You just need to copy this particular password and open incognito wizard, because on the first login, it's mandatory to reset the password. Raj at teachmecloud.net, right? This is the user. I'm going to provide my default password, the temporary password provided by 365. We successfully log in. Actually, we haven't check mark. See, we haven't check mark that user must need to change the password on first login. So that's why we are able to access our user account through the common password.
Okay, so all the time we can use this same password.
Correct.
Means it will not ask for you to change the password, right?
No, no,
Okay.
it will not help you. For to reset your own password, you have to activate, you have to check mark the option.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Okay, so next let's talk about the another options which are available. So once we create the user, it's our responsibility. We also need to know about the features which are available in the users properties. So this is our users properties and n number of options are available. And it's our responsibility. We should know about the use cases. We should know about the use cases of these options which are available in our users properties. In the account panel, yes, in the account panel, we are able to find username and second is aliases. And last sign in, sign out, about the alternate email ID, groups, role, manager details, and the the attributes related to the user. So it's fully depend upon you. It's fully depend upon you which user, which information you wanted to configure in this particular panel. So let's talk about the use cases. Let's talk about the use cases of the options which are available in the user's properties.
Okay.
Now talk about the primary email and the alias name. So what do you think about the alias? Why we need to use the alias in real environment?
Alias, if another email address needs to be created for the domain for the user, like where you will get, you will give the customers our in not giving the actual email address, we will give this alias email address, so they can send us the mail using this alias, not the actual email address.
Are we able to send email with the help of alias?
No, the sending email address will be from the primary email address, but we will receive the, suppose we are giving to a customer that we don't want to give the actual password, I mean,
Mhm.
sorry, actual email address, then we will give that alias, right?
Okay, exactly. If you don't want to share your information, your personal information, your primary email detail, then you always configure alias and share the alias with the specific user or specific client, right? And we can also use the alias in case of sign up ourselves on any website, like a number of application that we need to download, then we are able to download only with us whenever we sign up ourselves with any IP, any email address, then we are able to, then we are authorized to access the application or download the application. So that time we can also use the same email ID, the alias.
So I have a small doubt. We cannot log in with the alias, right? We can only log in to, we can only give it to websites that email address, right? We cannot log into any website with this email address, right?
Exactly. We are not authorized to log in it. Yes, but we can receive the email from alias.
Okay, sir.
Only we
I-
can receive the email.
Okay. There is no way to we can send it with the email address
No,
with this
no.
alias, only the primary email address. Okay,
Only
sir, clear.
primary. Only primary.
Okay,
Even
thank
we
you.
are unable to reply. We are unable to revert back any email address. Email.
Okay, thank you. Got it.
Okay. So now let's talk about the gap between. We should know about the difference between alias and alternate email ID, because most of interviewer will ask you question about the difference or gap between the alias name and alternate email ID. So why we need to use these two different uh, option in the properties of our Office 365 user account. So let's try to understand about the concept, and after that we'll discuss about the use cases of. We'll also discuss about the gap between these two uh, means alias and what we can say that alternate email ID. Now, in Microsoft 365 portal, we are able to create user, and in the users properties, we are able to find two options. One is alias and second one is related to the alternate email ID. For example, we created one user account with name of Raj at teachmecloud, teachmecloud.net, right? This is our email ID. This is our primary email address. And the primary email address also consider license. The primary email address also consider what we can say that licenses. We have a two different option. One, you can configure alias for the same name, and second, we can also configure alternate email address. Our responsibility, we should know about the gap between these two different part, like email alternate email address and alias. So alias we can use, this is primary, and the alias I wanted to configure with the with the email address of Raja at teachmecloud.net. This is alias name, and we need to configure the alias name to save our personal identity. I don't want to share the information about my primary email ID. So that's why we decided added a new name. as a alternate email address, and by using this alternate email address we can receive the email from anywhere, right? And the alternate email id, why we need to use it, the alternate email id? For example, I decided to set up one alternate email id, maybe demo.
Sir, you are in mute.
Yeah, sorry, can you hear me now?
I can hear you, sir. I didn't hear anything like from the alternate email address. We're creating demo at teachmecloud.net. Only till that there I heard. After that, when you were mute.
Okay. So actually the alternate email id, you have to decide the email id that you have already created. In alias, you need to decide a new name, but in alternate email ID, you need to mark any existing email ID as a alternate.
Means that
Use
you
case here.
already know. That you
Yeah,
already
you
know.
that you
Know
already
the
know,
password.
and exactly, you have all the rights of the specific email ID. Mhm.
So why we need that one? Uh,
So basically, the alternate email ID must authorize with administrator access, because what happens sometime, if you forget the password and you haven't configured SSPR service for any specific user, then alternate email ID can help us to log in our account. Got it?
okay, got it. So
This
the
is
password
this is
will
my
be sent
primary
to
email
this.
ID. Yeah, this is
Mhm.
my primary email ID. I decided a password. Definitely you have to provide the password. And unfortunately, I forgot the password. Then it means that you are unable to see any mailboxes, any conversation that you did with this particular account, right?
Yes, sir.
If you forget the password of our root account, then the alternate email ID come into the picture. The alternate email ID come into the picture, and it will help us to uh, reset our password. Is that clear?
Yeah, clear. So at the time, if I am not when I log in and I don't know the password of the or the password of the Raj at Teach Me Cloud, so
Mhm.
there is an option to reset the password to using alternate email address. Will the password will come to the alternate email address? How it
Sorry,
is?
can you please repeat again?
So if we suppose we forgot the email address at Raj at teachmecloud.net.
Okay.
Okay, in that case, the password will be sent to this alternate email address. Is there an
No, no, no,
option
no,
like
no,
that?
no. It will not send the password of Raj, right?
Okay,
Demo user is the alternate user who responsible to take care the all services of Raj. All good?
okay. Mm, no. So how the demo at teachme.cloud.net will get the Raj password?
Mm. For example, let's
Mhm.
take an example. This is my laptop, right? This is my laptop, and I have logged in this machine with XYZ user, right?
Okay.
I'm able to see all the drives. I'm able to use all the application that I install, Google Chrome, all the application that I install, I'm able to use with the help of XYZ user, right?
Okay.
And I have already created one more user with name of ABC or with name of test user.
Okay.
So both users are applicable or both users are responsible able to log in my this machine. But
Okay.
I have only the access of XYZ user. And unfortunately, I forget the password of XYZ user. Then we are authorized to log in with the help of test user and you can get the all information.
Okay. So,
Mhm.
but the admin account, if we log into the M365, the administrator can reset his password, right? Raj at teachmecloud.net. Then why we
Exactly.
need? Yeah.
No. Exactly. Administrator have full rights to make any changes with password, right?
Yes.
What happen if you forget the password of admin account then,
Mm,
right?
okay.
And you
Okay.
haven't configured any SSPR service. Unfortunately, you forget the password of admin account, self admin account. Then I don't think we have any option that help us to means revert back all the account settings. Not possible. Is that correct?
Yeah, correct, correct.
So
So
that's why
demo at
alternate.
teachmecloud.net also another email address,
Mhm,
which is another user like admin account, which has another we have the password saved
mhm.
somewhere. And in case we lose the password of the Raj at teachmecloud.net, we can log in as demo at teachmecloud.net, right?
Exactly.
Okay, clear.
So whenever any interviewer will ask you a question related to, can you please help me to understand about what is the gap between alternate email ID and alias? So you can easily describe. Alias is used to uh, save our personal information. I don't want to disclose my personal information with anyone. So the alias come into the picture. And if you want to uh, protect the user account, if user forget the password of administrator account, then alternate UPN come in, alternate email address come into the picture.
Sir, I have a doubt. Suppose the Raj at teachmecloud.net has some administrator rights, okay, and I'm
Hmm.
giving the alternate email address, okay, demo at
Hmm.
teachmecloud.net. Will demo at teachmecloud.net will get all the rights that is already available with the Raj at teachmecloud.net?
It's fully depend upon you, right? If you want to manage only the activity to reset the password, or you want to authorize with full permission, it's fully depend upon you which types of permission you want to assign to your alternate email ID.
So we have to plan it early, and we have to at least for
Exactly.
the create an alternate email address which has permission also, like administrator permission to reset someone else's password.
Correct, correct,
So
correct.
so that we can log in with that one and reset at least the root password, and we can um, so is there any way that if Microsoft has can reset the root password, or is if we lose the root password, like only one administrator is there, and if they didn't take care and didn't create an alternate email address, there is no other way, or
No, with
Microsoft can
no,
reset.
no. Microsoft, due to security reason, Microsoft not authorized to make any changes with our user account. They
Mm,
give us an
okay.
alternate method to recover our password, but they are not authorized to reset any user account password by self. Clear?
We have to be very clear, very careful with the root.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay, sir,
Uh,
got it.
All good.
Good.
Fine. So these all our options are available in the users properties. Meanwhile, let's talk about we already discussed about the alternate email ID, the information. Next about the devices. So whenever we open the users properties, we are able to find the option of devices and there are no devices available, right? Why? Because we haven't used this user account to perform any task related to the AD join or to perform the task related to Intune services.
So the device means it is the Intune devices.
Correct.
Okay. So all the Active Directory, if we are in a hybrid environment, all the Active Directory joint computers will come here, or if only if it is has the Intune
No,
license.
no, no. Yeah, AD join can also help us. AD join can also help us to add our device in the users properties. AD join also come into the picture. AD
Okay,
join
sir.
with the help of AD join, we can also add device in the users property.
Sir, you are in mute.
Yeah.
Sir, you were telling something?
No, just trying to describe about the usage of devices.
Okay, a device only Intune enrolled devices will be showing here, and
No, no,
whatever
not
in.
not only the Intune devices will show. It will also give you the information about the device that you added through the AD join. You can also
So
find the AD join devices.
okay. Suppose in a hybrid environment, if I'm logging in with a user from a computer and
Hmm.
it has a username and password, I'm logging with the I'm using Outlook for this. Raj is logging with computer one. Example,
Hmm.
Raj is logging in with the computer one in the Active Directory. Okay, so can I see the computer one here in the device of Raj?
Correct, 100%. You can find the device. If you join your device with the help of Azure AD join, you can find the device name in this particular option.
So suppose I'm logging with only with the domain. Will it be there or only if it is
A,
Azure
a-
AD joined?
only the Azure AD join can help us to get the information about our device. No matter your on-premises device is already member of another domain controller, no matter your on-premises device is the part of work group. In both the case, if your machine is connected with the AD join, you can find the device information in this particular option.
Can a machine that is already part of the Windows 2022 domain, means
No
Windows
problem.
domain, can
Uh-huh.
it that computer be seen here
Yep.
if it is not part of any Azure?
No, 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 no. Then we are unable to find it.
How we
You will
can? Yeah.
you will get the user's information. You will get the device information only in case of if your device is directly associated, is your device is connected with the Azure AD service, Azure AD join service. Only
How
the
we can
Azure
do
AD
that?
join service.
How
This
we
is the
can
part.
do?
This is
Okay.
the part of our admin center of intra admin center that will discuss about the concept.
Okay. Okay.
No
Okay.
worry
Thank you,
about
sir.
it. You're welcome. Fine.
Fine, fine. So even if it is a work group or domain, we can add a computer to Azure AD domain join, then the device will be shown here. Clear? It
Correct.
is
Correct.
that okay? Thank you.
Yeah. Whenever we add our device with the help of Azure AD join, then you will find the information about your device in this particular option.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, great. So let's talk about the another option related to the licensing part. Whenever we click on the license and application, it will provide you the information about the number of licenses that you have and which license you assign to your user. It's fully depend upon you that like in our case, we are able to find multiple licenses are available and but unfortunately we have assigned only one license, right? We have assigned only one license to this particular user. Next, email, the mail
Sir,
management.
what is
When
app? What is
application
license?
application means the number of applications which are available in this license. Each and every license contain n number of applications. 45, 55, 65 number of licenses are contained by the single number of application contained by single license. If you want to customize the license, if you want to customize the application, you don't want to share you don't want to authorize any user to access all the application of your license, then you have option to customize it.
Okay, sir. Suppose if we want to don't want to user to use
Hmm.
suppose PowerPoint or Excel, we
Yep.
can, even if we have E3, we in the E3 properties app we can go and untick Excel, so the user will not be able to log into Excel.
Exactly. Like we are able to find Microsoft 365 E3 license, and this license contain how many product? 48 products are available.
48.
48 software or applications are available in this particular license. I'm just going to explore it. And what do you want to exclude from this particular license? You can do that. Anything that you want to unblock, that you want to block the access of your application, you can uncheck here. All good.
All good. So we will go through each of now later, like Yammer, what is at to do, what it's doing.
Yeah, the important components,
Okay.
important application we'll discuss about like SharePoint and about the concept of OneDrive and about the usage of Teams. We'll discuss in our session.
Okay.
Is that okay about the users management? So
Yeah, till
these
the app we were
options,
discussing.
yeah,
Yeah.
these options can help us to manage
Mail.
application and license.
Okay.
And now
Mail
let's talk.
and
Yeah, I'm defining. Let's talk about the email, right? The mail can help you to understand about the capacity of your email. Currently, we are able to find how much space do you have?
100 GB means 5.7 KB of 100 GB.
Exactly. The total space available in this particular mailbox up to 100 GB, correct? And
So for every sorry, one doubt. Every license is 100 GB or it is depending on.
yes, yes, as per the E3 license, as per the E3 license, every users contain the capacity of every user's mailbox up to 100 gig. Every user
Okay.
can store up to 100 gig of data,
Okay.
right?
Shared mailbox also.
No, shared mailbox is a totally different. Shared mailbox contain up to 50, between 50 to 100 gig of space.
Means 100 GB data can also be 100 GB shared
Yeah, it
mailbox.
it it may be 100 or it may be 50 gig.
E3 okay. That how we will decide it is 50 we can get it, or 100?
Whenever we create our shared mailbox, it gives us information.
Okay. Okay.
Clear?
Please. So if a user mailbox reaches 100 GB,
Mm.
can we create a PST and move the files?
Sorry, can you repeat again?
Suppose we have suppose a user, a manager has more than 100 GB
Mm-hmm.
mailbox. Then how we can do that one? Means
Okay. So
it's Microsoft.
you mean to say that if user consume all the 100 gig of his space, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Then what we need to do? Then
Yeah.
definitely you are unable to receive any email.
Yeah.
You are unable to
For
send any email because you don't have enough space. So
yes.
in this situation, yes, in this situation, what you need to do in this case, your responsibility to create one archive mailbox and transfer the old emails. Transfer old emails to the archive mailbox.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Clear about
Yeah.
the
Clear.
mailbox?
Yeah. Clear. The size I'm clear. What's the size?
Great.
So is there any other license like 50 GB? Is there any limitation like regarding the license, or all the mailboxes
No,
will be
no,
having 50 GB,
no,
100
no.
GB?
See, uh, what we can say, the license is based on individual, means per user per license we have to assign. Can you hear me?
Per user, one license, and that is 100 GB like that, or I didn't get.
No, can you please repeat your question?
Sorry, sir, I didn't understand you. You were telling that per user license is assigned.
No, yes, per user per license we need to assign.
So all the users will be getting a maximum 100 GB if it is E3. Is there any other limitations like E5 also 100 GB, or all license are having 100 GB? F5
No, no,
everywhere.
no, 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 no. Even license can give us access of only, I think, 2 gig. Sorry, 10 gig. F3 license also give us access of 2 GB of space. Right? So according to the license, it may be changed. The capacity will be
Ah, okay.
changed.
Okay, sir. So depending on the license, this we are getting 100 GB because it is E3. If it is another type of license, then it will vary depending on the size, depending on the license, the maximum size.
Correct, correct.
Okay.
All done.
Yeah, all done.
Okay. Multiple options are available in the properties of email, like learn more about the mailbox storage quota, and you can also enhance the quota as well. But if you are trying to enhance the quota, you have to pay the additional amount. Is that clear?
Okay, sir. How that will automatically cut from our configured
Yes,
billing? Yeah.
yes. Like what you need to do whenever we increase the space of our users properties, whenever we try to increase the space of our user mailbox properties, by default 100 gig is applicable for all the users. 100 gig is applicable for all the users, but about if you want to increase the if you want to increase the capacity of our mailbox, then over 100 gig you have to pay additional amount.
Okay, sir. How I can give that option?
Which is a part of Exchange Admin Center.
Okay.
In the recipient, we'll find the option of recipient, but not here.
Okay.
In our Exchange Admin Center, this particular option can redirect you on the page of recipient. See, this is mailbox recipient,
Okay.
and this particular option can help us to increase the quota limit.
Okay.
Done.
Done. Manage mailbox size restriction, right?
Exactly.
So okay, we can set it like more than 100 here.
More than
But
100.
then but then the license means we have to pay extra amount for that one. It will
Exactly.
automatically get cut from our credit card.
Right. It will automatically calculate the add-on features that you added with your existing license, and according to the add-on features, they will charge us.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Clear. So this is all about the user's properties. Let me check another options which are available. OneDrive.
Yes, sir. Mail we didn't discuss the second options and the
Okay, so
like right.
this is the capacity of mailboxes, and another options are available like mailbox permissions. Read and manage permissions. We haven't assigned any kind of permission to this particular email ID. Send as permissions. Send on behalf of permissions. So these options are basically manage the security for our user account for your mailing services. Like add permission, click read and manage permissions, click add. Do you want to share this mailbox and access by another user? GCP, I'm going to add. Now in this case, GCP user also able to see the mailboxes, read and manage the mailboxes of Raj user. Clear?
Clear.
You are
So
to authorize
they can
alternate user.
okay. So can they delete a mail also? Suppose the Raj, someone else send a mail to Raj, and can this be given the read and manage permission to the other user, right? That user can he delete that mail also?
No, he's able to see the mail. He's able to modify the mail, but he's not authorized to make any changes like delete.
Okay. Okay.
Clear?
Yeah, clear. Clear. Yes, clear, sir. Clear.
Okay. You can also manage another application, other email application allowed. Do you want to manage and configure application? You don't want to authorize to use desktop version of Outlook. You don't want to authorize to access the exchange on web services. You don't want to authorize this user to use the application on mobile application. So which types of permissions you want to authorize? You just need to check mark. If you check mark, it means that your user applicable to use the POP services. POP is a type of protocol, post office protocol that help us to map our email services with on-premises exchange. Clear?
Sir, not clear. Can you please tell once again? Pop,
Uh,
if we
POP,
untick that.
yeah, POP is the type of post office protocol, and the use cases of POP can help us to map our email ID, right? To map our email ID sorry, to map our email ID with on-premises Outlook. If you want to connect your email address with on-premises Outlook, then POP come into the picture.
Okay.
Now, as it is not only the POP, we have a multiple options are available, and it's fully depend upon you which types of permission you want to authorize, which types of permission you don't want to authorize.
Okay. Outlook desktop means the Outlook version that we can use to download the mail. And
Correct.
POP is online version means not the online version, the normal version of Outlooks that we can
Exactly.
use to download the mails.
Correct.
But what,
Correct.
yeah, mobile for the Exchange activation. And but what is the difference between Outlook on the web and Outlook web services? If we untick the Outlook on the web and will be we cannot log into Outlook dot Microsoft dot sorry Outlook dot Office dot com using this username and password.
Yeah, correct. With the help of, if you are trying to use it, right? If you want to set up the, what we can say that Outlook on the web, it means that if you uncheck it, your user unable to use Outlook application using browser.
Means Outlook dot Office dot com will not be
Outlook
able
dot
to log in.
right.
What is Outlook Exchange web services?
Exchange
The
services
third
is a
one.
separate portal. Exchange service is a separate portal that can also give us access of our exchange over a browser. But if you don't want to access it, then if you don't want to authorize your users to cannot access through the browser, then you can check uncheck here.
So that is the first option. Like I'm asking about the third one, Exchange web services.
Exchange web services. I'm talking about the exchange web services. Like, see, this is the exchange web service panel, exchange admin center. You don't want to
Okay.
authorize your user to access over a browser, then you just need to uncheck it.
Suppose this user Raj, we untick this one.
Mhm.
He will not be able to log into office dot sorry Outlook dot office dot com.
Correct.
Okay. Then what is the difference between first and the third option? That's I'm a
No,
bit confused.
Outlook is the part of exchange application, right? And exchange contain lots of features. Like, this is my portal. This is Office 365 Exchange portal. If I'm going to click on the Outlook, it will redirect to on another page. This is Outlook panel.
Okay. This option will not see if I the first option is unticked, right? He will not be
Exactly.
able to.
You are
Sir,
unable to
what is the
access the Outlook.
yeah, what is the third one? If we untick
The,
that
th-
third one, what will
the third
happen?
one, if you untick the third one, you cannot access this particular dashboard, the Exchange admin dashboard.
Oh, okay. That is only applicable for the administrators. If
Administrator.
the
Yep.
so administrator must have this the third option to be ticked. That is must for the an administrator, exchange
Correct.
administrator. Okay, thank
Correct.
you.
Correct.
Sir, what is the last option?
Okay.
The very last one,
This one is the
authenticated. Yes.
authenticated SMTP. We have a three different protocol, and you need to use only two protocol at the same time, right? Two protocol can help us to map your email with on-premises Outlook service. You can proceed with SMTP and POP, or you can use with SMTP with IMAP. Only two different protocols are applicable, only two protocol applicable to map our email with on premises. Hello.
So if I'm not taking the final one, I will not be able to send the mail. Correct.
No, you
So
cannot. copy the email. You cannot map this email to on-premises Outlook software. What is use of Outlook software?
Mm, to download the mails.
To see the mail in offline, I think. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah, correct, correct.
To see the mail in offline.
Offline, yes.
Okay. So whenever we try to sign up, whenever we try to configure our account as a offline Outlook, that time IMAP and SMTP or POP with SMTP can work. IMAP
Oh,
with the SMTP or POP with SMTP can work to manage, can work to configure our email ID to on premises. Done.
yeah, done. So we have to tick this option. Otherwise, the user will not be able to download the mails in the legacy
In
Outlook.
offline mode, yes.
But the second option also have the option like Outlook desktop, like Mappy. That
No,
also will
I,
download the mail.
IMAP, IMAP and POP, you need to select anyone, not both.
No, sir. The second one, like Outlook desktop. What is the difference between Outlook desktop and IMAP and
Outlook desktop can just give us access of login, and POP and SMTP can help us to send and receive the email.
okay.
If you miss the SMTP, you are able to
Mhm.
connect to your Outlook, but you
Okay.
cannot send any email ID.
Okay.
Correct?
Yeah, correct.
This is all about the options which are available in application.
Okay.
Any question?
No, no. So these applications, these apps options will give the different types of option that we can, how we can use the Outlook, or how we can use the web version of Outlook, or POP or IMAP, or and authenticated SMTP.
Right.
Okay.
It's fully depend upon us. As per the requirement, we can proceed with anyone.
Okay.
Now, another option which are available in the user's properties in the mail option, we are able to find the option of show in global address list. What is GAL?
GAL is like global addresses where we can see all the company's email address there,
Right.
and email address, contacts, groups.
Correct. It gives us the access of all the email ID that you configure in our the account that you created in 365. You can access in GAL that help you to easily find your email ID. Like you wanted to send email to any XYZ user, but you don't know about the email ID of your particular user. So whenever we type the first name, it will give you the access of all the email ID which are associated with the same tribe letter. So same letter,
Okay,
correct?
sir. Okay. So we can hide the this user from this at global address list from this using this option, right?
As per requirement, we can do that. Yes.
Okay.
Next, another important option is email forwarding. So email forwarding, as per the name suggests, you want to send the copy of your email to any specific account, right? So you just need to click here, manage email forwarding. Click on forward all emails to the specific user. Like I wanted to type here Tata user that I created. Tata at teachmecloud.net. So keep a copy of forwarded email in this mailbox. If you check mark it, right? If you check mark this particular option, it means that you will get a two email ID. You will get a two email address, right? Sorry, you will get a two copy of your email. One email to your primary and second email you will receive through receive in the Tata user account.
Okay, sir, got it. If it is external also,
You can also type here the external.
okay.
Now you just need to click save change and you will get the email from both.
So we can set a Yahoo email address also here.
Sorry.
Suppose the forwarding email address, whatever mail comes to Raj at teachmecloud.com, sorry,
Mhm.
cloud.net. Can I forward it to my Gmail address or also?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
So this is all about the options which are available.
Okay. Clear, sir. Mail forwarding also I understood.
Hmm. Another important option, automatic reply, right? You want to configure any kind of automatic reply, you can do that. You want to set any email in the automatic reply, you can manage it.
Out of office message.
Right, out of office, like yes.
Okay.
And here we are able to find more action. So under the more action, we are able to find convert to the shared mailbox. If you want to share your email to the shared mailbox, you can do that. So shared mailbox is a basically common mailbox that help us to contain email boxes for multiple user account.
Mm, can we convert a shared mailbox also to a normal mailbox?
No, we can convert only the normal mailbox, primary mailbox to shared mailbox
Okay, sir.
because the shared mailbox already associated with multiple multiple user accounts. So we are
Okay.
not authorized to do that.
Okay.
Mhm.
So shared mailbox means multiple users will be having to access that mailbox. It is having the same capacity of the normal mailbox, and um, that's it.
Yes,
Or anything else I want. Shared mailbox also a normal like a normal mailbox, but it has multiple people has access to it, right?
correct.
Okay.
Shared mailbox is basically designed for the specific department, right? You need to make
Okay.
it for the specific department.
Department. Okay. In a
Like
department, multiple people wants to use it. The same
same mail,
mailbox. Okay.
like HR is the type of department, right? And in the HR department, you wanted to in the HR department, seven different employees are responsible to work as working as a HR. So in this case, the same email received by all the employees.
Okay, sir. Understood.
So this is all about the options which are available in the users properties. So any doubt, any question, please?
Regarding the exchange properties and litigation hold, I don't have a good idea in litigation hold.
Okay. Okay. So edit exchange property litigation hold is the type of security, right? Once you check mark the litigation hold, it will put your all the users email ID for as a quarantine for few days. If any suspicious activity find in our mail, right? If any
Hmm.
suspicious activity find in the mail, then the litigation hold can identify it and hold it for the security region.
Okay.
Clear?
Mm, um, so it will fix the issue by itself, or what it is happening?
No, you just need to decide the duration, like 3 days, 7 days, 5 days. You can type the notes, right? You just need to provide the basic information. That's it.
So what will happen to the user
If any
during this
suspicious
time?
No, if any suspicious activity happen, it will hold the email in it will not send into the inbox. It will hold in
Mhm.
quarantine and you need to
Okay.
check it manually. If everything is okay, then you can revert back to the inbox.
Okay. Okay. So the user mailbox has any suspicious mails coming, the
Mm,
we will put him in the quarantine, means quarantine mode. So the
correct,
user will not receive that mail.
correct.
Okay. Okay, sir.
This is all about the options which are available.
Okay. Exchange properties also. That's the second last option.
Yeah, exchange properties. If you want to manage your user account, yes. If you want to manage your user account directly, yes, if you want to manage your user account directly through the Exchange Admin Center, so it will
Ah,
redirect you
okay.
on the page of
So it
Admin
is
Center.
forwarded. Yeah.
It
Okay.
will give you more option, right?
Mhm.
It will give us a more option
More
in compare
options.
of like see, we are able to find another option mailbox in different look with different services, right?
Okay. Okay.
So if you want to make any changes with your application, your user account, you can open it with the help of our what we can say it, with the help of our Exchange panel. Or any question about the user's properties that we completed?
Mm, no, sir. Thank you.
Okay, this is all about the users. So can we take a break
OneDrive.
for 15 minutes?
Yeah. Yes, sir. We can.
We'll
So when
connect
we'll
it.
start?
It's 3:15. Start at 3:30
Okay, sir.
in just
Um,
15 minutes. Yeah.
okay, sir. Thank you.